Hello everybody, it's Bazker back again with another episode of Rimworld. And in the last episode, we finished with everybody just going to sleep. It just happened to be the end of their day, so that's what's going on there. And we've been having rain like a lot, and right now I just realized it stopped raining. We're waiting to hunt this squirrel and waiting on this wall to get finished so we can start building in the rest of our wall going around. Could be temporary, we may expand later at some point in time, but I think for the moment this is kind of what our base is going to shape up to look like. We're going to come out like this and like this, and we'll put in a kill box type situation probably over here. That's kind of what I'm thinking. And hopefully doing this we won't, we will still build into this, but hopefully we'll be able to stay out in the open a little bit more with this big of a layout and avoid some insect problems. I wanted to see, we got some more limestone walls out here. What's this one? That's steel. I think I'm going to deconstruct these. So it's going to require me to claim them for now, but I would like them to come out and for sure deconstruct this one. That'll get us a few limestone blocks. And this will get us some steel, but I think I'm going to hold off on that because I think we actually have quite a bit of steel right now. Yeah, we have 737 steel. We don't really need it. Alright, let's take a look at our production. Is there anything else we could be putting in? Oh, our hospital beds are finished, so let's take a look at this first. We could start growing some devil's strand. What else could we do? What do I need to get? Like the vitals monitor. I need a multi-analyzer. Can I build that yet? Multi-analyzer. I'd need 50 plasteel to do that. And I could put it... It didn't work with that one, so I could put it right up in here. Which is great, but without the plasteel we can't really do that. That means we can't research some of those projects yet, which is good. That's something I really liked about this update, is that some of the stuff's blocked behind research a little more than it used to be. And you couldn't always, it wasn't always blocked behind the research like that, and you would end up with a great deal of research you could just do all at one time and it was over before you knew it. So it's kind of a non-issue. I think for now I'm going to just do Devil Strand. It takes a really long time to grow, but that's not such a bad thing. We can grow it and kind of forget about it for a long while. And let's see, I'd switched it back down to normal mode if you didn't notice that, just to kind of keep things a little more in check. I just turned it up while they're at night. That's marble, I don't want to take that down. I'm going to try to stick with limestone for the moment. But you can see a limestone wall has 540 hit points, whereas a wood wall has 175, but it takes a lot less time to make it, so it's just one of the things. But there's I believe absolutely no flammability. Yep, 0% flammability for the marble, so we don't have to worry about raiders coming in and setting this wall on fire. It's just not going to happen. They have to tear it down if they want to get through it. We've got another boom rat, but I'm not going to kill him yet. It does look like we took care of that wall. That's good. I'm not sure if we could remove these tiles out here, if that would gain us back any limestone or not. Blocks, it might. I'm going to leave it be for the moment. Got some more limestone here. I could take down a few of these, but I think I'll just leave it alone. We may actually use this as a little room of some sort. And he is... Got to build this wall. I think he just cut down a tree that was in the way. And then we'll be back in business building walls, I think. So I think I'm going to go ahead and get in here and go ahead and build up this section here. I think we'll build a... Maybe just a door take. Takes 25, so I can do that. I was gonna say maybe I could use 20 marble to build this door down here, but that's okay. Haul that piece of limestone, and hopefully they'll take that up there. Hopefully our dogs are doing most of the hauling at the moment. They seem to be wandering a lot, and I've noticed some other people in the last update have been talking more and more about how their dogs don't seem to be hauling as much as they used to, and I'm kind of noticing it too. At first I thought this was crazy, but it does certainly look like there may be an issue with animals hauling as much as they could be. They're fully trained and they're just not doing it. He's hauling a limestone chunk now. Let's see here. I wanted to see about their health. This one's the male. Where's the female at? I'm blind. Well, we'll just do this then. Oh, there she is. And not pregnant yet, so that's unfortunate. So we actually have the food that we could actually be taking care of him. Let's see. Kind of disappointed in this great big lake being here. It's just going to be in our way. And sorry if you can hear noise outside, that's thunder. It's been thundering pretty good, but so far it's been a dry thunder. We're not getting any rain. Starting to build in this wall. That is good. Okay, glad to double check this. Something to pay attention to. I didn't check this earlier. I mean, it's obviously far enough away, but we could have had a major problem right here if we'd have built the wall like right through here. These windmills would have been blocked on part of it, and they never would have produced to their fullest extent. Well, Devil Strand is done. Let's see. Could go with hydroponics. That takes a lot of power, though. We could go with brew. We don't have anything to brew at the moment, but I don't believe. Oh, we do have hops. And tea. Do we have tea? Oh no, we have teak. I'm not sure what the point of growing the trees are, unless you just growing them in order to cut down for their wood. That may be all it is. I've never actually grown them, so I'm not sure. We could brew beer. What do we get with smithing? Weapons and tools? We could make weapons and tools to sell. That might not be a bad idea. We're going to have cotton eventually, so we could be doing carpet inside of our houses. They really like carpet, so that's a good one. Maybe we'll do that. Let's do that. Carpet has a big beauty factor. And that's really what I'd like to put in here, is like tailoring and stuff too, so we can start making some clothes. In fact, let's research. Oh, that's our comms council, that's right. In fact, let's go ahead and do that. Let's put in a tailoring bench. Oh great, there's a solar flare. That's not good. At least it's not a heat wave, but it is 80 degrees almost. Let's see, let's go with, I think we got plenty of wood, so let's just go with a wood tailoring bench. And, whoops, not what I wanted. Wood. I'm playing banished and I hit the wrong key. So we'll do that, and we will put in a stool. Then a Satan right there. And oops, I should put a stool there as well. I'll give our guys something to do. Okay, we're going to bed, so let's go ahead and speed this up. Hopefully the solar flare doesn't take very long. Mostly because my concern is right here. And as far as I know, a solar flare will knock out all electronics. It's not just the power sources. Yep. So there's no point in turning on our batteries right now. It wouldn't do us any good. We still generate power here, it just doesn't do us any good. Let's take a look at our batteries really quick while we're waiting on some things. See, there's so they haven't lost a lot of power, so maybe they're not going to lose power even. That's a possibility. I could be thinking of one of the mods that causes that, so we'll see. But I'm pretty sure they lose power over time. And windmill's really going. And let me see here. Oh, that's our communications unit there. Trade beacon. I don't know. Did I set up a trade beacon inside here? I don't believe I did. Don't know if I need one. I mean, if we had human meat sitting in here or something, it'd be worth it. But I don't know if it's worth building it without that. Okay, it's coming up on daytime again. Take a look at their restrictions here. I did set... Yes, I did. Okay. So I told them, I want you to sleep during these hours, but otherwise you can do whatever you want. And the only time that wouldn't work is if this was a night owl situation. Yes, yes, eat. He's going to eat. Rambler's just going to ramble. Where are we at? Still building this in. We really need a lot more stone. I don't believe the stone cutter requires power though, so that's good. But we are out of stone here, and I bet we don't have any in stockpiles. Yep, we don't. So we need to get some more limestone hauled. In fact, let's just go ahead and haul a bunch of it. Oh good, the solar flare has ended. Let's start cooling down again, and that should get us going. Both set to 16 degrees, so it should cool down pretty darn quick. And hopefully nothing will spoil. I'm trying to remember here, what do I have his bill set to be? Just 20 and 80, so that's good. And oh, we are producing our cotton. That's great. So we got our tailor bench up and going now too. So let's see, who can tailor here? It's got a 6, 4, 5, 2, and 2. So I'm gonna pause because I'm not sure what family means. I'm assuming that means that it's somebody in our group. A group of travelers from somewhere are passing by. I'm assuming this means that one of them is our family. Mercenary gunner Lalandi is the son of Green. Ah, okay. Let's go ahead and go take a look at this. I don't really have any way to recruit them to my knowledge, but there's a mod that will allow that, but it wasn't updated for Alpha 13 the last time I checked, so I don't have it. Pretty sure anyways. Yeah, you can't right click on them. And I don't see any question marks on these guys, so presumably I can't trade with them. Okay, let's come up in here and look at this tailoring situation again. So this person's our best tailor, but they're also our cook. This guy can craft as fourth. Not a big difference between them. So I'm gonna set him to a 1, I think. We won't have tons and tons of... Actually, let me go back and redo that. I'll set that to a 2. And we'll set this one to a 2. That'll give us a couple crafting options. We're not like in dire need of clothing or anything. And I believe this guy has pants only. So let's see if we can't get him. We got everybody else a dusker, so let's do a dusker. I do believe you can wear a shirt under that. And let's make him a cowboy hat. Yeah, cowboy hats, if you don't know, actually provide a benefit. It gives anyone who wears it a bit of extreme charm. So, social impact of plus 15% social impact. So, pretty cool. So, we'll get some clothes made, and then they can hopefully clothe this guy up. And that's really the only reason we need clothes at the moment. And our battery's still sitting at 993. They're not connected, so maybe they're not going to degrade like I thought they were. Kind of warm outside, 89 degrees. Kind of true about where I'm at right now, too. Kind of warm out there. Muggy and sticky. We are totally out of blocks. And that is probably because we've had some construction going on as part of it. In fact, that's probably a lot of it. But eventually he's going to be done building down here and he won't be able to do that anymore, and he'll have to do that. And we got one more piece here that we need something for. So hopefully they'll start crafting up some blocks now. Green is who needs to do that. What is Green doing at the moment? Green is relaxing socially. And now he's stone cutting, so that's good. I was going to force him to do it if he didn't do it pretty quick. And hopefully with all the potatoes and everything we have, that, or all the meals we have, they won't eat the potatoes outright. And in fact, I should probably go ahead and increase this up. That's not good. What's going on here? Roughchild has gotten sick from the flu. Lovely. At least he's gonna go lay down. Roughchild's probably our doctor too. Nope. Rambler's our doctor. Enough of the researching. Heal Roughchild. I love these new little icons they get up here, and whenever they run into somebody they know, they just sit there and, hi, how you doing? Alright, let's see. How sick is Roughchild? Minor flu. So hopefully we've got enough meds to take care of this. Sure. Yeah, because our herbs are only 50% grown. I do believe they're getting enough light, though. Let's see, light requirements 50%. Growth time 6.5 days. Yeah. 87% growth rate, so hopefully we're okay here. Yeah, see, this works much better having a little stockpile here. And we'll go through them pretty quick. And when we're not going through them, it won't matter because he won't need to be making them. Let's see. Now that that is done, let's go ahead and start putting in this section of the wall. That's totally fine. It's a limestone chunk and a limestone chunk. We'll go ahead and haul those out of the way. Getting much closer. Of course, the only reason I'm doing this is because I want this. Otherwise, I'd just cut it up here and it'd be a lot less material. I figure if I'm coming down here anyways, there's no reason to cut up right here. Might as well just come across here and get more area to use. Still sitting at the 993 on that one, sitting at 1,000, so that's even better to watch because I'll definitely remember that one. So the bottom right battery we're going to watch, and we're going to see if it loses power or not. And how we doing on food? Like, we got, we need some more meat. So we need to be hunting something. A pig, we could hunt, let's hunt the pig. Kind of like to get the bear, but I'm not really set up in such a way that I could take care of him if there was a problem with him. And they're starting to build the wall again. To take 5, I think. Yeah, 5 per, so. And I may go back and put in some embracers later, but not sure if I'm saying that right. Embracer. I think it's embracer. And it'd be cool if we got a trader that came by sometime with chickens. Really like to get some chickens. Chickens will have eggs, and we can just get a constant supply of that. Not gonna worry about putting in the walls right here just yet, but we probably will put one in right there. Actually, probably should have put a wall in right here. I mean the door in right here, and then that would have just given us a really clear-cut kill box type area. At some point I'll need to run power over to this area. And we'll put a some sort of a switch in so that we can easily turn these on from way over here. Because I don't want them running all the time. Although with enough geothermals, it won't be a problem. What kind of shooting skill do we have on? He's getting 11, so it's quite a bit of XP for doing the shooting too. Might be because he hit him, kill him at the same time. So that'll get us a little more meat to use. And we got Theo here watching television. Joy-filled. I've been having a great time here. That's awesome. He's got tons of joy. He's in darkness. Where's he at in darkness? Oh, he's outside. This guy just feels bad. We can't really do anything about that. Looks like most people are getting their joy. This rough child's sick still, so. And ate a fine meal. Feeling terrible. Pretty sure he just doesn't feel good. Old gunshot wound, torso. I think it just means he's in a little bit of pain all the time. Now, one thing we can do, from what I was reading, I haven't actually tried it myself, is... Oh yeah, we got these foam poppers. We need to put those in probably sometime. On Joy, the television, supposedly, we can set it up so that our hospital beds come watch TV. While I certainly don't mind doing that, and I would do that, I'm going to wait until we have an actual hospital room with hospital beds in it, which is something we could probably go ahead and start doing. And then that way they can sit there and watch TV in their hospital bed. It's pretty cool. I was kind of thinking about actually digging in to make our hospital beds, maybe. Downside being we could have a bunch of sick people sitting in our hospital and then a hive comes in. I got cloth now, so I could also be doing some targets, and that's not only a joy factor, I think, but also it'll level up their training, I believe. Ooh, I could build an archery stand too. Let's go ahead and do that. It says I have a bow and arrow someplace. It wasn't actually where we did, but apparently we do. Oh no, we don't. It's just saying we need it. So I'd have to build one of those, which we can actually make a bow. That's in the crafting spot. I could go ahead and put one of those in just as a whoops. There I go again, trying to rotate something with the R key. Let's put a crafting spot right here, and I'm just going to say, ooh, it's a short bow. That might make a difference. Okay, no, short bow, that's right. That's what it wants. Short bow. We'll just do it one time for now. Although that's something easily we can make too. I do believe it requires just wood. Yep, just wood. I'm surprised you don't need something to make the string on the bow, but apparently you don't. And let's go ahead and make our hospital room. Kind of thinking like maybe something like this. I want it to be relatively spacious, otherwise they'll get cramped. Kind of thinking this, and then I could put a vent and a door. And we could put several beds in here. Still sitting at 1,000. Okay, so maybe not. Maybe they won't drain. I would have thought they'd have started draining by now. Okay, babe, come on, wake up. I should have put this on faster earlier. Sorry about that. I actually had to put a pretty big cut in the video. I had to stop recording and get up and go take care of something. Alright, green's gonna make us a bow. And then once he has a bow, I think I'll just go ahead and do this right now. Where do we want to put this? Yeah, take that thing all the way to the back. Still says not enough stored. Is it not a short bow? It says it's a short bow. Huh. Well, I don't know. I'm gonna tell it to build anyways. We'll see what happens. Not sure which way it needs to go. I guess with that, I think that's actually a bow, maybe. Sitting out in front of it. Let's go with... Yeah, we'll just put it somewhere in this general area, maybe. I don't know. Yeah, we'll put it right there. We'll see what happens. We got 5 whole blocks. Still cool though. It's going pretty good. Ooh, cargo pods. Let's go see what we got. Anything good? Meat. Meat is good. Where is this from? Our base. Oh good, that's close. It's really good. Really, really good. These are my haulers. Probably need to check on Roughchild again here pretty quick. Doug is mining sandstone. No, we don't need you doing that. We can mine later. Go get the meat. And Roughchild. Miner untreated. Okay, good. It's treated now. So I think it'll switch back and forth between treated and untreated. When it's time for their treatment, it'll go to untreated until you treat them. We got 26 medicines left. Get these guys growing. We'll have plenty to last us for a while. I should claim that and deconstruct it. That meat should keep us going for a little bit, so we still have some other left too. And let's see, what else do we got going on? We really, really need these blocks up and going, but green is deconstructing. Well, I guess I'll let him do it because he's almost there already. Do I have anybody else who could be crafting more often? Theo is cooking. I really need him cooking more than anything. This guy I've got doing crafting and stuff, so no, not really. I guess just need to leave it be. Oh, we can make carpet now. Let's see. What's machining give us? That's cool, but I don't know that we need it. Let's see, who is my researcher again? It's Rambler, right? It is. Rambler could be doing... Can't really craft or tailor very well. I can hunt. Hunt and doctor, so that's barely about it. So there's really, we might as well have a research project going. I was thinking maybe we didn't need a research project for a while. But I guess we do. I guess let's go with hydroponics. We don't actually have to do anything with it, but we can start with it. And green is now stone cutting. That's good. Looks like you dropped off our components someplace. And okay, so even though it was giving us a red color on the bow, apparently we did have it, so that's good. We got some gold. I remember finding that, but I don't think we found any plastil anywhere. Developing an immunity, 57% immunity, so all those out of the way. Them be some strong dogs carrying off big old chunks of rock like that. I wouldn't want it. Alright, we're almost got this wall done. Oh, and another boom rat, that's not good. How we fixed on the logs? 192. What's this guy doing? Wandering. Did we get all the meat? Well, apparently so. Still got a bunch of steel, so not really a whole lot of need to go and mine that out yet. And let's see. What was that? We have struck compact machinery. Really? Ah, right there. Cool. And he's stone cutting, so he's... Okay, so he's going to pick those up, so hopefully those dogs will start grabbing stuff. Too bad this wasn't limestone, that'd been nice. And we did get this wall built. Excellent news. Excellent. Alright, let's continue on. Now, should I continue on this way? Or start up here? Guess we might as well just keep going counterclockwise here. Go and we'll put a block in there, and we'll put in limestone there, or a door there. Because technically I wouldn't need a door there, it could just be a wall. And then got to come all the way over here to get out. Yeah. For now. You can always put a door in later. And he is hauling, so that's good. He is hauling limestone blocks. Okay, he's hauling stuff to the wall. Good. You can do about 8 sections at a time, if I'm not mistaken. I think that's what he's got, 45. And there's 5 per wall. 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, and 8. Yep. That's good. I haven't been removing the plans. Since it covered them up and doesn't look like it's going to show through, I'm going to leave it be, I think, on the rest of them. Still sitting at 1,000. Pretty cool. And in case you don't remember, this is going to be our hospital room. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put a vent in there. And we'll just use a wood door here. Looks like the machinery didn't last a long time. Well, that's okay. Any amount's a good amount. Alright, everybody's going to bed again, so it's probably a good time to stop. It's kind of an odd episode because I had so many interruptions going, but I think we did still do pretty productive here. We got almost all of the walls on the northwest and south side done. We got a little bit left here to do on the south side. This is going to be the part that's major when we start doing it. And now I'm just seeing that there's a steam vent up here too, so that'll be nice. We actually have quite a few of those in the area, so we should be able to run everything off of geothermal pretty much. That'll be really, really nice. So yeah, I do believe that is going to do it for this episode, guys. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll catch you back next time.